Game 2 getting underway here from Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. We are ready to roll as it's Blake Cooper on the mound for Carson-Newman. First one is inside for ball 1. So Zane Keener in the box to face off with Blake Cooper as second pitch is blown away, ball 2. Here's a 2-0. Cooper to Keener. Fouled off as the count moves. 2 balls and 1 strike. So the Eagles take game 1, 3-2. As Carson-Newman and Tusculum out here for game number 2. As this one swung on a miss. Strike 2. The 2-2 fouled off left side as Keener stays alive. This one popped up again. Keener stays alive in the box. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 misses, ball 3. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Keener as Cooper offers, and it's offered at miss, strike 3. Keener down for out number 1 as Cooper gets the punch out of Keener to start off this ball game. Now Wilson steps in the box. As that one misses for ball 2. This one fought off left side in a foul ball. As now this one goes outside, and they're going to check down the baseline. It did not go around. As count now 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's a 3-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. As the count sits full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. As this one rings up Wilson as it's in there for strike 3. Cooper back-to-back punch-outs to start the ball game, and there's 2 away here in the top of the first. So 2 down. Cooper getting ready to deal to Ben Scarts as the first pitch misses for ball 1. So first game went in the way of the Eagles. A big win for Carson-Newman to get its 3rd conference win of the season, as this one finds the zone for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Ben Scarts. As this one misses inside, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 away. Nobody aboard for Scarts. As here's the 2-1 pitch. This one grounded up the middle to second. Scooped up on a hop. Throw to first is high, but in time for out number 3. So 1-2-3 for Blake Cooper. In the top of the first, the Pioneers go down scoreless. It's No score heading in the bottom of the first here on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Back for the bottom of the first inning, Carson-Newman and Tusculum scoreless as it will bring Dalton McLean to the plate to face off with Salyers. First pitch is swung on a miss for strike one. So Brady Salyers on the mound, a 3.79 ERA on the season. As he's back in the windup, the 0-1 is lifted out to right center. And the play is made in right field for out number one. So here's Trey Miller stepping up to the dish as Absher makes the play in right for the first out of the inning. As now Miller steps up. No one on, one away as this game sits scoreless here in the bottom of the first. Miller skies this one high. Shallow infield. It's Gartz that comes over from short. He'll make the play for a quick out number two. Here's James Denton to step in the box. No one on and two down here in the scoreless bottom of the first. Denton awaits the first pitch of the at-bat. He takes outside. Ball one. So smooth sailing so far. Two flyouts to start the frame for Brady Salyers. As here's the 1-0 to Denton. He chops it right side. Scooped up at second. The throw to first is in time for out number three. So the Eagles go down scoreless in the bottom of the first. Still no score. We'll be right back here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. Shopseeandeagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at shopseeandeagles.com. Visit today.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Back for the top of the second inning, Carson-Newman and Tusculum scoreless as we enter the second frame. As the first pitch is offered at and missed for strike one. So Carson-Newman and Tusculum scoreless here in this one as Absher chops it to third, gets off the chest of Gibson, and that's an infield single for Jake Absher. Nice job by Gibson to knock it down, but could not make the play. As that'll bring Murphy Flood to the plate. First pitch to him is outside for ball one. Nice afternoon here at Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. Carson-Newman looking for 2 wins over its rival this afternoon here in a 7-inning second game of this doubleheader as this one runs high at the hand of Cooper for ball 2. The Eagles and Tusculum will be back tomorrow to cap off this 3-game series as this one's low and in, ball 3. Three balls and no strikes to Murphy Flood. As this one's in there, strike one. Next pitch is outside at ball 4. And that allows Flood to take first base. Absher moves to second. So first and second now for Tusculum, nobody out. As in steps Omar Carreras. He squares around a bunt. Will lay one down the third base line. Cooper will let it trickle, and it goes foul. Smart play by Blake Cooper to let that one roll and stay foul. As you see, Carreras laid that one down nicely, but Cooper wisely let it roll out of play. So Carreras down 0-1 in the count. Steps back in. This one's sliced foul. So no balls and 2 strikes now to Omar Carreras as Tusculum looks to get on the board first. Going back to last game, the Pioneers got on the board first in the third before Carson-Newman, put up 3 runs in the bottom half of the third and held on to that lead till the end as Carreras lifts this one towards left center. It's going to get down in between Denton and McLean. Rounding third, coming home is Absher. That's an RBI double for Omar Carreras, and he gets Tusculum on the board. Nice piece of hitting from Carreras right there. That scores Absher and moves Flood over to third. So Tusculum leads 1-0, second hit of the afternoon, second hit of the second game for the Pioneers. As now it'll be Max Schmarter stepping in. He swings and misses at the first pitch of the at-bat for strike one. 28 pitches so far for Blake Cooper as Tusculum leads 1-0, runners on second and third. Still no one out here in the top of the second. The 0-1. Swung on a miss. Strike 2. So second consecutive game here in this doubleheader where Carson-Newman's going to have to battle back from trailing early. As Cooper back on the rubber comes set in the stretch. Here's the 0-2. High and away. Ball 1. So Smarter hitting .289 on the year. Cooper with a 10.80 ERA on the mound. Looking for a good start today. He's pitched 10 innings, allowed 15 hits and 12 earned runs here in his freshman season. As he deals a 1-2. This one skied right side, tailing foul. So 1-0 Tusculum with the early advantage here in this one. As Smarter steps back in. On second is Carreras. On third is Flood after the RBI double. As this one swung on a miss, strike 3. So now one down for Cooper after the punch out. As Cooper gets back on the rubber. First pitch the at-bat to McCauley is inside. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to the backstop for Tusculum this afternoon as he'll step back in. 1 ball and no strikes to count. Cooper sets and deals. This one finds the outside corner, called strike 1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 away for Blake Cooper as the 1-1 is sliced right side, right over the head of photographer Brian Miller down the first baseline as he avoids it. And the count moves 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. Runners on second and third. Carreras on second, Flood on third. Tusculum leads this one, 1-0. As here's the 1-2. It misses low. Ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to count remains as McCauley will step out. Quick chat between Castellana and his pitcher Blake Cooper with one down here in the frame. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Ryan Wilkes with you here on the Eagle Sports Network. Busy afternoon on Mossy Creek as men's and women's basketball getting underway on the hardwood. As the women taking on Mars Hill, the men will face the Mountain Lions later this afternoon. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Cooper to McCauley. This one chopped left side, a foul ball. As the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two the count. Cooper sets and deals. This one chopped left side towards Gibson at third. Gets off his glove, and the run will score from third and Flood. And that's an E5 on Aiden Gibson that scores 1. Carreras advances to third on the error. So an error for Carson-Newman that scores 1. Look like Gibson was caught up on whether or not he should try and go home with it or go to first. Looked like he was getting ready to fire home. But nonetheless, the run comes across the score for Tusculum as Cooper will check over to first on McCauley, who's aboard via the error. As now Luis Reyes will step in. Cooper comes set, deals the first pitch to that bat. Reyes takes outside for ball 1. So the Eagles face their largest deficit of the day that sits at 2. As Cooper sets and fires, Reyes chops it up the middle to second. Throw over is in time by Gibbs, but it does score another run off the bat of Luis Reyes to make it 3-0. So McCauley in safely at second. Carreras comes in to score. As there's now 2 away. Keener will lift this one to center, and McLean is underneath it for out number 3. But Tusculum gets a couple runs, 3 to be exact, 1 off an error, as the Pioneers take an early 3-0 lead. We'll head to the bottom of the second here on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Back for the bottom of the second inning, Carson-Newman trails Tusculum 3-0 here on the Eagles Sports Network. Ryan Wilkes with you this afternoon as the Eagles look to get back on the board. Here's the first pitch to Travis. It's low and in, ball 1. Next pitch to Travis, catches the outside edge for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Harrison Travis, the Eagles' first baseman this afternoon. As he'll await the next pitch from Sawyers. That finds the edge, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no one out for Harrison Travis here in the bottom of the second. As here's a 1-2. The Eagles' first baseman misses inside for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. The offering to Travis is low, ball 3. So the Eagles trailing for the second time this afternoon, but the most they've trailed by today, sitting at 3. As here's the payoff to Travis. It's high, ball 4. So Harrison Travis works himself aboard here with nobody out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Nick Castellano will step in. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's a pitch. Castellano lifts it to left, and that will get through for a base knock. So Travis is aboard. Castellano is aboard. That moves Travis over to second, and that'll give way to Logan Floyd. So the tying run comes to the plate for the Eagles here in the bottom of the second. 3 runs in the top of the second for Tusculum on 2 hits. 1 run scored via the error by Aiden Gibson. As now Floyd steps to the plate. First pitch to him, runs high, ball 1. First hit of the day, or first hit of the second game for Carson-Newman comes off the bat of Nick Castellana. As now Salyard sets at the belt. Here's a 1-0. That one breaks in for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Runners on first and second for Carson-Newman in the bottom of the second inning. As Castellano leads off first, Travis off second. Floyd dribbles this one back up the middle, scooped up at short to second for 1 to first in time. That's a double play. Nice turn in between Skarts and Wilson. As Floyd grounds into the double play. Travis advances to third. Here is Ryan Potts getting his first at-bats of the day. As he awaits the first pitch, Potts takes outside corner, called strike 1. Bottom second here at Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. Eagles trail Tusculum 3-0 after taking the first game 3-2. Salyard sets at the belt. The pitch is high and in, ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. Potts will step back in. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Potts pops it up high behind home plate. McCauley will watch it fly as the count moves 1-2. Eagles with a chance to cash in a runner from third as Harrison Travis moves over to third on the double play up the middle off the bat of Logan Floyd. As Potts steps back in, righty-righty matchup here with Salyard. It's the 1-2. Gets the outside corner, called strike 3. As Ryan Potts down on strikes for out number 3. So Harrison Travis stranded on third, and the Eagles remain down 3-0 in this ball game. We'll head top of the third. Eagles trail here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Sure, we've been around a while, 171 years to be exact. We know the power of a liberal arts-based Christian education and the tremendous potential of what can be found on this campus, within this community. We are adventurers, dreamers, believers, passionate and compassionate, curious and clever, driven by a common purpose towards a common goal.
I found my passion.
I found purpose.
We are Carson-Newman.
What will you find?
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Zach Wilson steps to the plate to kick off inning number 3 here in the 7-inning game of the doubleheader. Eagles took the first one, looking for number 2, as this one's taken for ball 1. So Cooper back on the rubber as he'll leave this one over the plate, but it's fouled off. Count moves 1-1. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Zach Wilson as he'll lift this one down the left field line, tailing foul. Blake Cooper up to 45 pitches on the afternoon, 28 of which have found the zone. As this one runs inside and gets Wilson, he's hit by the pitch as he'll take first base. I'll bring Ben Skarch to the dish. Here with nobody out in the top of the third. Runner on first for Tusculum. As Cooper sets, takes a look back at first. Wilson back in time. As this one is low for ball one. One ball and no strikes to Ben Skarts. With the runner on first and Zach Wilson. This one runs outside. Good job by Castellano behind the dish to keep hold of that one. That one finds the zone. First strike one. Two balls, one strike, no one out for Blake Cooper and the Eagles. Here in the top of the third as this one misses outside, ball three. Looking at the Carson-Newman women's basketball, the Eagles lead 50-31 over Mars Hill in the third quarter as this one's lifted down the right field line and foul. 3 balls and 2 strikes, the count moves to Ben Skarts. As Cooper will take a look over at first, back in time is Wilson. The pitch, sky down the right field line, tailing foul. The pitch to Skarts, lifted towards right, giving chase down the right field line, and it's caught in right for out number one. Nice play by Ryan Potts in right for the first out. Stepping up is Jake Absher as he'll foul the first pitch off. Oh, 1 the count to Jake Absher as the lefty Cooper will take a look over to first just to check. Nothing doing. The pitch to Absher, skied to right. Going back is Potts, and he will make the play on the run for out number 2. So 2 down. Now for Murphy Flood. Flood will dribble this one right side. It's through for a base hit as Skarts races to third. The throw is offline, gets away, and that will allow Flood to advance to second on the error. First and third now for Tusculum as Carrera steps in. He'll take low for ball one. Going to intentionally walk Carreras to load the bases. For Max Schmarter. So Schmarter steps in, swings and misses at the first pitch for strike one. So 2 down as Schmarter fouls this one off. The count moves. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. The count to Schmarter. Bases loaded for Tusculum, leading 3-0. As Cooper comes set at the belt. The 0-2 high and in. Ball one. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Cooper sets and deals. That just misses. As this one runs high, ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. Cooper deals, swing and miss. Strike 3. Blake Cooper leaves the bases loaded as Tusculum goes down scoreless in the top of the third. The Eagles still trail 3-0, but a big strikeout from Cooper to end the frame. We'll be right back here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
Aiden Gibson steps in for the Eagles to kick off the bottom of the third. Eagles trail 3-0. First pitch swung on a miss for strike 1. As Gibson awaits the next pitch, the at-bat. It's in there. Called strike 2. This one is high, ball 2. One ball, 2 strikes to count to Gibson. As he checks, we're going to check down the first baseline. He did go around strike 3. Aiden Gibson down on strikes to start the bottom of the third. Here is Will Gibbs stepping in the box. As the first pitch to Gibbs down the middle, called strike 1. No balls and 1 strike as Gibbs will take outside for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to Will Gibbs as he'll square to bunt, pull back, but it's called strike 1 down the middle. Count moves 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bottom 3 here at Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. Eagles trail 3-0. As here's a 1-2. This one lifted to right center. Going on the run is Absher, but it's Reyes who comes over and takes care of it. We're out number 2. Back to the top for Dalton McLean. As now McLean steps into the box. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat to him. It's down the middle, called strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to McLean. As he awaits the 0-1. That one watched strike 2 on the outside corner. The count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Here's the pitch to McLean. Just misses outside. Ball 1. McLean skies this one right side, foul, as he'll stay alive. McLean awaits the 1-2. It misses outside, ball 2. This one's fouled off. As McLean skies it right side, a foul ball. McLean will lift this one to center. Reyes charge again, and he makes the play on the run for out number 3. So McLean retired, and that will end the inning. Carson-Newman goes down scoreless again. Bottom 3, we'll have the top of the 4th. Tusculum leads 3-0 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
The #1 source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shop SeeingEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. Shop SeeingEagles.com.
Back for the top of the fourth, Eagles trail Tusculum 3-0 here on the Eagles Sports Network. As it's Cooper back on the mound for Carson-Newman. As this one's skied high. And caught for out number one. So one down for Tusculum. As this one's taken for ball two. 2 balls and no strikes. Cooper to Reyes. As that one's taken for strike one. The lefty Cooper back on the rubber. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Here's the pitch. This one line to right, and that'll be down for a base hit. Here's the top of the order. Coming up to the plate as Cooper's going to check over. Back in safely is Reyes. That one's fouled off as the count moves 0-1. As this one's thrown over to first to check on the runner again. Back in safely. That one's in there for strike 2 to Keener. As this one's chopped right side towards second. Throw to first, or second is in time. And over to first. It's not in time to get the speedy Keener. He's retired for 6 for the second out of the inning. Now up to the plate is Wilson here with 2 down. As Wilson watches an outside corner, called strike 1. This one laced towards second, and it's caught in a line by Gibbs. Actually, it's through to the outfield as it's thrown into Trey Miller at short. As Keener advances third, looked like for a second there that was caught. But it was not. A single to right, which moves Keener over to third. So the inning stays alive for the Pioneers. There's now a quick conversation between Nick Castellana and his pitcher, Blake Cooper, on the mound. As now Cooper ready to go. Leaves this one outside for ball one. He leaves this one high, ball two. First and third for Tusculum, leading this one 3-0, as now Travis Tingle is going to come out and have a chat with Blake Cooper. That might end his afternoon. We'll take a look here in just a moment. So Xavier Hart will come in. As he'll get warmed up, we'll come back with the rest of the top of the fourth on the other side here on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East
Hart
Tennessee
on the mound for
electrical
Carson-Newman.
contracting source.
Coming in for the Eagles here in the fourth. As Gertz still at the plate. Wilson on first after he singled. So Hart into the ball game for Carson-Newman. Count is 3-0 to Skirts. That one's high and in for ball four, as he will walk the bases loaded. So Hart into the ball game for Carson-Newman here in the fourth. As the bases are loaded for Tusculum here in the fourth inning. Here's the pitch that's in for strike one. It's Jake Absher at the plate for the Pioneers, as Hart works a strike on the inside part of the plate. Bases loaded for Tusculum with a chance to extend the lead. As here's a pitch from Hart. It runs inside and gets Absher. That will move everyone up 90 feet and bring in Tusculum's fourth run of the ball game. Here's Murphy Flood stepping up to the dish. Base is still loaded with 2 down. As this one's dribbled up the middle, backhand attempt by Gibbs, but it gets off his glove. Scoring is Wilson from third. Skarts comes in as well and scores, and makes it a 6-0 ball game in favor of Tusculum on the RBI single by Murphy Flood. Absher advances all the way to third. Skarts comes in, touches home, as well as Zach Wilson. And Tusculum's opening this one up. Here's Carrera stepping up to the dish. As Hart will deal the first pitch of the at-bat, that's low for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Count moves 1-1. As Carrera steps back in, Hart comes set, deals a 1-1. This one grounded up the middle, gets off the leg of Hart. Miller tries to back in at a shortstop, but no play. That's going to be an infield single that scores 1 for Omar Carreras. Flood advances to second. Absher comes in to score to make it 7-0 Tusculum. 4 runs now here in the top of the 4th for the Pioneers. As that'll bring Max Schmarter to the plate, still with 2 outs here, top 4. Schmarter up at the dish. Here's the first pitch from Hart. Swing and a miss. First strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Max Schmarter. As the righty Hart comes set. Deals the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to Schmarter as he steps back in. Runners on first and second. The pitch skied right side and foul. Count moves 1 ball and 2 strikes. So the Eagles with a hole to dig out of here in inning number 4. Tusculum has done its job scoring 4 runs here in the top of the 4th as Hart will set and fire the 1-2. It's fouled back as Schmarter stays alive. Take a look at Blake Cooper's numbers here in a second as he exited here in the 4th inning. Schmarter steps back in the box. Here's the 1-2. It's popped up shallow center. Miller underneath it, and he'll make the play for out number 3. So Tusculum goes down here in the 4th, but does score 4 in the top of the 4th inning as we'll head to the bottom. Eagles trail 7-0 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Trey Miller to the plate to open up the bottom of the fourth. Eagles looking to dig out of a hole here, trailing 7-0 here on the Eagle Sports Network. Ryan Wilkes with you this afternoon, as Miller will step to the plate to kick off the seventh. Here's the first pitch to Miller. Runs outside for ball one. Nice afternoon here at Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. Nice group of fans out for game number 2. The Eagles took game 1 3-2 as the pitch from Sawyers finds the outside corner for strike one. One ball, one strike, nobody out for Trey Miller. As Sawyers winds up and deals the 1-1, it's outside, ball two. So Sawyers, so far in this ball game, the ratings pitch, 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts to his name so far. As he'll deal the 2-1, misses the outside corner, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike to the right-handed hitting shortstop Trey Miller, who's looking to get the Eagles back on the right foot here in this ball game. As Sawyers deals a 3-1, swing and a miss by Miller, strike 2. 40 pitches for Sawyers through 3 innings. 26 of them have gone down for strikes. As he'll look home, wind up, deal the payoff. Miller skies this one right side, foul. Full count remains to Trey Miller. As we're here, bottom of inning number 4, Carson-Newman trails Tusculum 7-0. As here's the payoff from Sawyers. Miller skies this one high, right field. Absher underneath it, and he'll make the play for out number 1. So Miller retired. That'll give way to James Denton, who homered in game 1. Only 1 hit so far for Carson-Newman off of Sawyers. It came off the bat of Nick Castellana. As we're starting the second trip through the Eagles order, as Denton takes outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 to James Denton. It's high and away, ball 2. So the Eagles have to try and chip away here in this one. If this result stands, the rubber match will come tomorrow between the Eagles and the Pioneers. As here's the 2-0. Denton skies at left side and foul. 2 balls and 1 strike the count, with 1 down here, bottom of the 4th inning. Again, busy day here in Jefferson City. The Eagles and the Mountain Lions fighting on the hardwood as this one finds the inside corner. Called strike 2. The Carson-Newman softball team splits a doubleheader with UNC Pembroke this afternoon. As we continue a busy day, here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss down low by Denton, strike 3. So Denton retired for out number 2. As that'll bring Harrison Travis to the plate. Bottom of inning number 4, Carson-Newman looking to battle back, but not getting much going off the starter Sawyers. Here's the first pitch to Travis. Taken outside corner, called strike 1. These two teams met in the midweek on February the 13th. Didn't count towards either conference records, but Tusculum did win it 4-2. Carson-Newman with a 3-2 win here in game 1. And Pioneers in control here in the second. The 0-1 is outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. As the Eagles look for some momentum here in the fourth, as the 1-1 to Travis is lifted foul. Sawyer's just now hitting 50 pitches here in the bottom of the fourth, as the Eagles looking to get to him here a little bit. Sawyer's will wind up and deal the 1-2 high and away. Ball 2. So Travis in the box. Castellano, who has the only hit of the day for the Eagles, on deck. Logan Floyd in the hole. As here's the 2-2. Travis takes strike 3. Travis retired for out number 3 as Sawyers gets the punch out, and that will take us to the top of the 5th. Eagles trail 7-0 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. Shopseeandeagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at shopseeandeagles.com. Visit today.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Brock Culpepper on the mound for the Eagles here in the top half of the 5th as he takes over for Xavier Hart, who got the last out of inning number 4. As this one is low for ball 1. This next pitch just misses again for ball 2. So we'll take a look at the Eagles pitching here in a moment as Culpepper enters for Hart. This one misses as well, ball 3. Three balls and no strikes as Culpepper delivers. This one take all the way, catches the zone for strike 1. McCauley at the plate. Ready for the 3-1. This one chopped towards third. Scooped up on a hop by Gibson. Throw across the diamond is not in time. So an infield single for McCauley. Nice play, though, by Gibson to stop that one from getting through. As you see, he lays out going towards his left. Just can't make the play in time. Here's Luis Reyes stepping up to the plate. As the first pitch is in for strike 1. 7-0 Tusculum out in front of Carson-Newman. As Reyes squares around a bunt, he'll pull back. This one chopped foul. So 0 into the count to Luis Reyes. As Culpepper sets, deals the 0-2. Breaking ball misses high and in for ball one. Seven nothing Tusculum out in front of Carson-Newman. As Culpepper sets and deals the 1-2. This one gets down in front of Castellana, and it will advance McCauley to second on the wild pitch out of the hand of Culpepper. As count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, no one out for Brock Culpepper and the Eagles. Runner on second and McCauley in the top of the 5th. This one swung and a miss up high, strike 3. As Culpepper gets the punch out of Reyes for out number 1. Here's Zane Keener stepping up to the dish. Righty-lefty matchup here with Culpepper. She swings and misses for strike 1. No balls and 1 strike the count. As here's Yo on offering from Culpepper. It's high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. As McCauley leads off second. Culpepper sets and deals. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did for strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes to Keener. As Culpepper will deal. Swing and a miss down low. Strike 3. Back-to-back punch-outs for Brock Culpepper. As up will bring Zach Wilson to the plate. Nice breaking ball by Culpepper to get him off and miss. As Wilson will step up to the dish. Runner on second and 2 away. Culpepper sets at the belt. Here's the first pitch to the at-bat. Wilson chops it out towards short. Miller charging in. Throw across the diamond is in time. They're going to say it pulled him off the bag. As Harrison Travis in disbelief. Tom Griffin not happy with that call. Harrison Travis was automatically running off the bag. They're saying it pulled Travis off the bag. From the look we have, does not seem to be the case. They're going to have a discussion behind home plate as well as with the other field umpire. It looked like Harrison Travis had his foot intact with the bag there, as they're going to rule him safe. So we're going to give Zach Wilson an infield single as McCauley advances to third. Here's Ben Scart stepping in as he awaits the first pitch of the at-bat from Culpepper. This one finds the inside corner, called strike 1. Tough break there for the Eagles, as it seemed like Travis was intact with the bag, but the call says otherwise as the inning continues. Top 5, Carson-Newman trails 7-0. The pitch to Scarts is lined right side and through. Scoring easily is the runner from third, McCauley, and now heading for third is Wilson, and he'll slide in ahead of the throw. So an RBI single for Ben Scarts scores the runner from third, advances Zach Wilson all the way to third base as Tusculum cashes in the extra opportunity. It'll be Jake Absher to step in. With 2 down, Tusculum now leads 8-0. Here's a pitch to Absher. It's high for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first and third with 2 away. Here in the top of the 5th. Culpepper sets at the belt, looks home and deals. That one's low, ball 2. Two balls and no strikes to Jake Absher. As Culpepper sets and deals, a 2-0 is low, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes with the threat of loading the bases. Definitely a factor now with Murphy Flood awaiting on deck. As Culpepper deals a 3-0, this one skips in, ball 4, a 4-pitch walk. That will load the bases as Scarts advances to second. Wilson stays put at third. And Murphy Flood up to the dish. Runners on every bag with 2 down. Brock Culpepper looking to get out of the inning, only allowing a 1. As he sets and fires, Flood takes high, ball 1, check back to third. And back in time is Wilson. As count moves 1 ball and no strikes. One ball, no strikes, 2 down, bases loaded for Murphy Flood and Tusculum. This one up the middle. Miller grabs it on a line for out number 3. Nice play by Trey Miller that ends the frame, but Tusculum does add 1 to its lead. 8-0. We'll be right back here on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Nick Castellano to the dish to start off the bottom half of the 5th. Carson-Newman in a bit of a hole here, trailing 8-0. Here's we enter the bottom half of the 5th inning. Ryan Wilkes with you here on the Eagle Sports Network. Sawyer's back onto the mound. He'll wind up and deal the first pitch to Castellano, which stays high for ball 1. Impressive stuff so far from Sawyer's. Through 4 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs, 4 strikeouts on just 53 pitches. Here's the 1-0. Catches the outside corner, called strike 1. The Eagle offense has only been able to generate 1 hit and 1 other base runner on a walk off of the righty Sawyers as he deals low, ball 2. Sawyers a 3.13 ERA on the year, continuing what's been an impressive start to the season for him. As here's the 2-1. Misses, ball 3. So the Eagles may be looking to get a base runner here and try and start something up with Castellano in the box. Logan Floyd on deck for the Eagles. Sawyers takes a look at his armband, and we're ready to come home with the 3-1. Here's the windup in the pitch. Outside, ball 4. And Nick Castellano works himself aboard with nobody out. In steps Logan Floyd. As Castellano takes his lead off first, Floyd steps in. Runner on first, no one out. Sawyer sets and deals. That one catches the inside corner for strike one. Floyd hitting 194 on the year, still looking to get going for Carson-Newman in his freshman season. As I look over to first to check on Castellano, not in time. Castellano aboard for the second time this afternoon here in game 2. Has tallied the only hit so far here in game number 2 for the Eagles. Here's the pitch. Floyd lifts this one to right back on it as Absher to the track, and he'll make the play for the first out. A hard hit ball by Floyd just found the glove of the waiting Absher in right field, and Castellano stays put. As now Ryan Potts will step up. For Tusculum, 8 runs on 10 hits, but still more to be desired. Left 9 runners on base here through 5 innings of offensive work. Carson-Newman has just left a 1 aboard this afternoon as Potts steps in, awaits the first pitch of the at-bat. This one misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to Ryan Potts as Castellano takes a sizable lead off first. Salyard sets, deals a 1-0. Potts lifts this one to left. It'll get down for a base hit. Castellano pulled up between first and second, but now he'll advance to second base on the single to left by Ryan Potts. So runners on first and second for Aiden Gibson with just 1 down. So Gibson steps into the box. Castellano on second, Potts on first after the single. Salyard sets and deals. That misses outside, ball 1. So a chance here for Carson-Newman to chip away just a bit here in the bottom of the 5th with 1 down. 8 outs left to work with for the Eagles here in this one, the nightcap of the doubleheader. Salyard sets to the belt, deals a 1-0. Swing and a miss up high. Strike 1. One ball and 1 strike the count. Salyard sets. Deals a 1-1. Breaking ball, clips the inside corner. Nice pitch from Salyard for strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Salyard sets to the belt and fires a 1-2. Gibson chops it towards the shallow infield, scooped up on a hop. No throw to any bag, as Skarts did not have a play on the infield single by Aiden Gibson. Tough spot for Skarts, as by the time he grabbed it, Potts and Castellano were already in safely, and Gibson was trucking down the first base line. So bases loaded now for Will Gibbs with just 1 down. Looks like we might have a pinch runner here, and we will. So pinch runner for the Eagles is Gibson taking off the base pass. Evan Mutter onto the base pass for Gibson. As Gibbs takes ball 1. We'll see what defensive changes the Eagles may have in the 6th. As here's the 1-0. Gibbs takes low, ball 2. First time we've really seen Salyard struggle today. He's up to 68 pitches here in the 5th. Again, this Carson-Newman offense hasn't given him much problems here in this ball game, but a little bit right here. Bases loaded jam with 1 out, and Will Gibbs at the plate. Mutter leads off first, Potts off second, as this one's low, ball 3. Castellano on third, as the count moves 3 balls and no strikes. 8-0 Tusculum leads, but Carson-Newman with a chance to make a dent on the scoreboard here in the bottom of the 5th. 3-0. Taken. Finds the outside corner for strike one. Three balls and one strike the count. The righty Sawyer's back on the rubber. He comes set. Here's the 3-1. That's in there, strike two. So just like that, the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here with one away, the Eagles look to find the scoreboard for the first time here in game 2. Again, first game was a 3-2 win in favor of Carson-Newman. As here's the payoff. Gibbs chops it left side. That's through for a base hit. Scoring easily is Castellano. Rounding third, pulling up right there is Potts. As the throw in to Scarts cut off. That's an RBI single for Will Gibbs. Mutter to second. Potts to third. Castellano in to score as the chopper gets through the infield. Now we're going to see the first mound visit to Sawyer's. It might just be a quick chat. He's still cruising with a 7-run lead, but Carson-Newman, with bases loaded, sees the top of the order come back up. So I don't foresee any changes here, but still Carson-Newman able to cut back to the deficit just a little bit. 8-1 your score. Sawyer's having a meeting with his coach on the mound. He'll bring Dalton McLean to the plate. So a lengthy visit on the mound as it's concluded. McLean will step up. No one, or runners on every bag with one away. McLean with a big chance here to continue to chip away at the steps. They can't do it all with one swing of the bat. As McLean will step in. Runners on every bag, one away. After the Gibbs RBI single, McLean waits. First pitch is outside for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 away. Bases loaded for Carson-Newman here in the bottom half of the 5th. Sawyer sets, fires a 1-0. That gets the outside corner, called strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. As right-handed McLean will step back in the batter's box. Sawyer sets at the belt. Fires a 1-1. Misses, lone away, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, 1 down for Carson-Newman. Here in the bottom half of the 5th, a chance to dig deeper into this deficit, sitting at 7 runs. Sawyer sets. The 2-1. Breaking ball offered at and missed for strike 2. Gibbs on first, Mutter on second, Potts on third. Here with 1 away. McLean in the box, Miller on deck, Denton in the hole. If you remember back to game 1, James Denton launched a 2-run home run, which is eventually the difference in that ball game. As here's the 2-2 to McLean. Low and away, ball 3. Full count to Dalton McLean. Looking to work his way aboard with Sawyer's closing in on 80 pitches. Sawyer sets, looks home to McCauley. The payoff. Slice down the right field line and foul. Nice job by McLean to fight that one off. Same pitch that Sawyer's got him to swing at and miss earlier in the at-bat. As count remains 3-2. The payoff is fouled off again, right side, essentially the same side of the field that it just was. Count remains full. Here's the next payoff. McLean able to fight it off once again and stay alive in the count as now Sawyer sits at 80 pitches on the afternoon through 4 1/3, excuse me. Here's the next 3-2 to McLean. He lifts it to center. Reyes giving chase to the track to the wall. That one will get off the top of the wall. Scoring easily from third is Potts. Rounding third, coming home is Mutter. And sliding in safely to third is Gibbs. Dalton McLean with a 2 RBI double. And the Eagles are within 5. So Mutter and Potts score. And just like that, the Eagles are within striking distance. Here's Trey Miller. Now it looks like this might end the afternoon for Sawyer's, as I believe we may see a new arm come out from the pen. 8-3 the score, as there will be a call to the bullpen, but Carson-Newman, runners on second and third. Miller coming to the plate. We'll see what the Eagles can do in the rest of the bottom of the 5th here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Sure, we've been around a while, 171 years to be exact. We know the power of a liberal arts-based Christian education and the tremendous potential of what can be found on this campus, within this community. We are adventurers, dreamers, believers, passionate and compassionate, curious and clever, driven by a common purpose towards a common goal.
I found my passion.
I found purpose.
We are Carson-Newman.
What will you find?
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Drew Slowinski enters the ball game. He's been pretty excellent for Tusculum so far this season, a .54 ERA, as he'll face off with Trey Miller. Coming to the plate, runners on second and third, still just one away. First pitch from Slowinski, runs high and in, ball one. Slowinski back on the rubber, deals a 1-0. Miller swings and misses for strike one. One ball and one strike to count to Miller. Slowinski will fire. Breaking ball finds his zone for strike two. One ball, two strikes to count to Trey Miller. Here's the pitch from Slowinski. This one lifted towards right. Absher's underneath it. Gibbs will tag from third, but he'll pull up right there. Not testing the arm of Absher and Wright. That'll bring up James Denton to the dish. Runner still on second and third with 2 down. Pitch to Denton, offered at miss, down low for strike 1. So Carson-Newman within 5 after the Dalton McLean 2 RBI double, but still plenty of work left to do here in this one. As the 0-1 to Denton, swung on a miss once again. Nice pitch for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes account. Slowinski sets and fires. That one catches his own, strike 3. And Denton's retired. Slowinski comes in and does a job. Gets the last 2 outs of the inning as Denton goes down looking for out number 3. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning. Carson-Newman gets 3. In the bottom of the 5th, we'll head to the top of the 6th. 8-3 here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
Back for the top of the 6th, it's Omar Carreras stepping in for Tusculum. Here in the top half of the 6th. Culpepper back on the mound. First pitch from him is outside for ball 1. This one chopped up the middle to short. Miller scoops it up on a hop. Throw to first is in time for out number 1. So here is Max Schmarter up to the plate. As a first pitch to him, corkscrew towards third. Mutter scoops it up, throw to first. Scooped by Travis. We're out number 2. Nice play by Evan Mutter recently coming in for Aiden Gibson. First pitch to McCauley is in for strike 1. one misses down low. Count moves 1 ball and 1 strike. This one grounded out towards short. Miller scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for out number 3. So the Eagles go 1, 2, 3 in the top half of the 6th. We'll head for the bottom. Eagles still trail 8-3 here on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
The #1 source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is shopseeandeagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shopseeandeagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopSeeAndEagles.com.
Bottom 6 here at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex. Eagles trail 8-3, but 3 runs in inning number 5. Leave the door open a little bit for Carson-Newman here in the 6th. Here's Harrison Travis. As the first pitch from Slowinski is lined to left. That's a base hit. Good piece of hitting from Travis. First pitch he sees, he rips it to left. As that'll bring Carson Cochran to the plate. So Cochran's going to pinch hit for Nick Castellana. With Travis aboard first. Cochran up at the dish. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat to him. That's outside, ball 1. That pitch is inside for ball 2. Cochran takes inside and high, ball 3. So 3 balls and no strikes with Travis on first and nobody out. Cochran takes this next one high, ball 4, and a 4-pitch walk. Now they're going to say that was called strike 1. Actually, no, the call will stand, so not sure what the confusion was as Travis will be in safely at second. Here's Logan Floyd. First pitch to him, taken low for ball 1. This next one misses as well for ball 2. The 2-0 misses away ball 3. So Slowinski struggling to find the zone here in the 6th. As here's a 3-0 from Slowinski. That's in there for strike 1. So 8-3 lead for Tusculum here, bottom 6. The Eagles have 6 outs to play with and see what they can do. Try and steal one from under the nose of the Tusculum Pioneers. Floyd awaits the 3-1, the pitch. Inside corner called strike 2. First and second for Carson-Newman. Carson Cochran on first. Harrison Travis on second with nobody out. Slowinski sets, ready to deal the payoff. The 3-2 misses, low and away ball 4. Back-to-back walks. Load the bases for Ryan Potts. Bases loaded for the Eagles with no one out. As here's the pitch from Slowinski, catches the outside corner, called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Slowinski dealing to Potts. Slowinski sets at the belt. Here's the 0-1. This one grounded towards third. It's through for a base hit. Travis scores easily. Cochran's going to round third, and he will score a 2 RBI single for Ryan Potts, and the Eagles are right back in it. So Cochran and Travis score. Floyd moves over to second. And it's going to be Tanner Kilgore to pinch hit for Evan Mutter. (8-5) the score. Eagles still trail, but the tying run, just like that, is at the plate. Tanner Kilgore steps up. Here's the first pitch from Slowinski. Kilgore takes high and in, ball 1. One ball, no strikes to Kilgore. 8-5 score. Carson-Newman's battled back with 5 runs. 3 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th. Looking to add more here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 ball, no strikes. Kilgore takes, low and away, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to count. Nobody out here in the bottom half of the 6th. Righty Kilgore back in the box. Here's a 2-0. High, ball 3. So Kilgore in the box. Will Gibbs on deck, and then the top of the order in the hole. Slowinski struggling to get outs here in the bottom of the 6th. He's already let 2 cross. As here's a 3-0. Outside and low, ball 4. Bases are loaded for Will Gibbs. As he'll step up to the dish. And a pinch runner coming in for Tanner Kilgore. So now we'll see a mound visit. As Kilgore gets pinch ran for, it's Abbott to take over on the base pass for Kilgore, getting a little bit more speed out there. As Gibbs getting ready to step in, Slowinski meeting on the rubber. So it won't end Slowinski's day quite yet, but he's looking to get it going here with the Eagles within 3. So Slowinski left in the game. As now Gibbs will step up. First pitch of the at-bat to him. Clips the outside corner for strike 1. First pitch to Gibbs. Second pitch is slice foul. As count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes to count. Bases loaded for the Eagles. Here with no one out. Slowinski sets. Deals the 0-2 to Gibbs. That's high. Ball 1. So the go-ahead run at the plate. The tying run on first. And the Eagles can cut into the deficit even more. The runners on a second and third. Here's a 1-2. Breaking ball stays high. Ball 2. Slowinski up to 29 pitches. His ERA started at about half a run. Now it's up almost a full run at 1.56 on the season. Still impressive stuff from Slowinski, but he's in a bit of a jam here with nobody out. The 2-2 to Gibbs. That one stays high and in. Ball 3. 30 pitches, 14 for strikes for Slowinski. As the righty takes a look at his armband, and we'll get ready to deal the payoff. Full count, bases loaded, nobody out. And now they're going to call a pitch clock violation on Slowinski. So by result, that will walk Will Gibbs, and everybody moves up 90 feet. Here's Dalton McLean, 8-6 to score. Carson-Newman within 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. The righty Slowinski ready to deal to the top of the order, and Dalton McLean. Slowinski sets, fires, misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 to McLean. That runs high, gets by the catcher, and that will score. Ryan Potts, it's 8-7. A wild pitch out of the hand of Slowinski, advances everyone 90 feet. Abbott to third. Potts scores, and I believe that will end the day for Slowinski. I believe we'll have a call to the bullpen. It's 8-7. Carson-Newman battling back with 4 runs here in the 6th. We'll see a new arm for Tusculum with runners on second and third and nobody out. We'll be right back here on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Cade Sanders into the ball game for Tusculum. Second and third for the Eagles. 8-7 ball game here in the bottom half of the sixth. As McLean, facing a 2-0 count, will step back in. Ryan Wilkes with you here on the Eagles Sports Network as Sanders finishes up his warm-up. We'll get back ready to go. Eagles trailing 8-7, trailed as much as 8-0 in this ball game, but that has quickly flipped on its head as McLean will step back in. Nobody out. Another thing to add onto this big run that the Eagles are making here in the sixth. 2-0 the count. Sanders will deal it to McLean. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to Dalton McLean. First base unoccupied, but second and third occupied by Gibbs and Abbott. Here's the 3-0 from Sanders. That catches the inside corner, called strike one. McLean was ready to charge down the first baseline, but he'll have to step back in and face a 3-1 offering. (3-1) the count. Sanders sets and deals. McLean chops this one left side. Abbott will come in to score. The throw across the diamond to get McLean is in time. Now Gibbs caught him between second and third. The throw back to try and get him is not in time, so Dalton McLean grounds out on a fielder's choice. To short. And Abbott comes in to score. Gibbs stays put at third. Game is tied at 8. As Trey Miller will step in with a chance to give the Eagles the lead. How this game has changed so quickly is surprising here in this one. The Eagles are being outscored 8-0 and 10-1 entering the bottom of the fifth. This game has turned on its head. Here's the first pitch to Miller. It's low for ball 1. So 1 ball and no strikes to Trey Miller. Sanders sets. Deals a 1-0. That one clips the outside corner, called strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike with 1 away. As Miller looks to give the Eagles the lead here in the sixth. Didn't think we'd be saying that here in game 2 with the way it started, as here's a 1-1. Miller takes low, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike to Trey Miller. Sanders sets, deals a 2-1. Miller lines this one to third. It's grabbed by Smarter on the line. What a play by the third baseman for out number 2. That one would have scored the go-ahead run for Carson-Newman had it got through, but Smarter makes a web gem play, as that will allow James Denton to step up. Sanders looking to strand the go-ahead run in scoring position for the Eagles, who have stormed back in this ball game. 3 runs in the 5th, 5 now in the 6th, looking for a 6th run to put them on top. Here's the first pitch to Denton. He takes inside, ball 1. So McLean tied it up on the fielder's choice ground out. And now Denton looking to give the Eagles the lead. Here's a 1-0. Outside, ball 2. Denton in the box, Travis on deck for the Eagles. With 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 6th. Sanders sets. Takes a brief look back to second. Here's a 2-0. Swing and a miss on the nasty breaking ball out of the hand of Sanders. Denton wasn't able to hold back. As a count now, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 away for the lefty Denton. The pitch to him swung on a miss down low for strike 2. 2-2 the count now to the lefty Denton. As he'll step back in. The righty Sanders sets. The next 2-2 is low, ball 3. So Denton looking to help the Eagles keep this inning alive. As count sits full now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff is inside, ball 4. So Denton, for the time being, keeps the frame alive and will give way to Harrison Travis. Travis will step in, runners on first and second, 2 away. As here's the first pitch from Sanders. Travis skies it down the right field line. It's tailing, and it will go foul. So the Eagles have completely turned this game on its head, even coming into the 6th. Tusculum still in control. It was 8-3, and now it's 8-8 with the go-ahead run in scoring position. And again, with this game being a 7-inning ball game, the last inning upcoming. Here's the 0-1. Travis swings and misses down low, strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to count with 2 down. Sanders to Harrison Travis. Sanders will set. Runners on first and second for the Eagles with 2 away. Here's the 0-2. Travis takes high, ball 1. Eight runs on 7 hits for the Eagles, 8 runs on 10 hits for Tusculum in today's ball game. As Sanders will set and fire the 1-2. Travis lifts it to center. Going back is Reyes to the track, to the wall, and it's off the top of the wall. Scoring easily is Gibbs, rounding third. Coming home is Denton. Travis will slide into third with a 2 RBI triple that gives Carson-Newman the 10-8 lead. What a turnaround for this Eagles squad. Trailing 8-0 at one point in this ball game. Now lead 10-8. And what a job by Harrison Travis, who we've talked a lot about him and how he's looking to get his season going. And that's a huge step in the right direction as the Eagles now tallied 7 here in the bottom of the 6th. Carson Cochran steps in. He dribbles it right side, scooped up at second. Throw to first is in time for out number 3. But what a job for the Eagles there in the bottom of the 6th. 7 runs to now take the 10-8 lead. We'll head to the top of the 7th. The Eagles will look to close it out right here on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us. whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Back for the top of the seventh, the Eagles lead 10-8 after trailing this one as much as 8-0. So the Eagles looking to close it out. As Harrison on the rubber for the second time in as many games as he looks to close it out. This one's high and away, ball one. Reyes chops this one right side, scooped up at second, throw to first is in time for out number one. So the Eagles looking to complete what would be a miraculous comeback, trailed by 8 in this game. And now 10 unanswered to be out in top. First pitch to Keener. Misses for ball one. So Hunter Harrison looking for the save. As check swing by Keener. They're going to say he went around for strike two. The 1-1 is on the outside corner, called strike two. The 1-2 swung on a miss. Strike three, and Zane Keener down on strikes. Tusculum down to its last out. Here's Zach Wilson looking to keep it alive for Tusculum here in the seventh as he skies it right side. It's foul. On the count, Harrison will deal. This one fought off foul, and Tusculum's down to their last strike. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Eagles looking for the sweep of the doubleheader. And what a comeback this would be if the Eagles are able to pull it off. 7 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Puts the Eagles on top 10-8. Harrison sets, deals the 0-2. This one's grounded back up the middle, scooped up by Miller at short. Throw to first is in time to end the ball game. Carson-Newman surges back with 3 in the 6th, or 3 in the 5th, 7 in the 6th to take it 10-8. Doubleheader sweep over in-state rival Tusculum. And what a comeback it was. Carson-Newman trailed as much as 8-0 and scores 10 unanswered runs to come back and win the ball game. That'll do it. Here from Silver Diamond Baseball Complex, the Eagles complete the miraculous comeback and take down Tusculum 10-8. We'll be back tomorrow with more coverage of the Eagles and the Pioneers, coming back out for one more starting at 1 o'clock. We'll talk to you tomorrow on the Eagles Sports Network.